Donald Trump may be just a few weeks away from claiming the Republican presidential party's nomination, but it's not going to be a cakewalk. On Friday, hundreds of protesters rallied outside a Trump campaign event in Eugene, Oregon, shouting, "Down with Trump," and "Trump hates women." There were no arrests. Meantime, Trump is facing intense opposition from the Republican Party. He has scheduled some high-profile meetings in Washington next week with House GOP leaders. Julianna Goldman is in our Washington bureau with that part of the story. Julianna, good morning.
Good morning. Well, Donald Trump may have hoped that by becoming the presumptive Republican nominee, he'd find the party coalescing behind him, importantly so he can take advantage of the political and fundraising operations. But instead, the fractured Republican Party is airing its dirty laundry for everyone to see. Campaigning in Omaha, Nebraska Friday, Donald Trump said he was surprised by Speaker Paul Ryan's announcement that he was not ready to support him.
Paul Ryan, I don't know what happened. I figured routinely he'd be behind it. And he, the other day, just did a big surprise.
But ahead of a high-stakes meeting with the speaker next week in Washington, Trump saved his blistering attacks for other prominent Republicans who have come out against him.
No, but I won't talk about Jeb Bush. I will not say he's low energy. I will not say it.
Ryan's office said the meeting will include House Republican leaders. It's a move RNC Chairman Reince Priebus says he hopes will help unify the party.
I know Paul really well, and I know he's being honest, and I know how he feels. And so I'm comfortable with the idea that it's going to take some time in some cases for people to work through differences.
But Ryan is the tip of the iceberg for Trump, who, although his party's presumptive nominee, won't have the backing of the last two Republican presidents, George H.W. Bush and George W. Bush. 2012 Republican nominee Mitt Romney won't be supporting Trump either, or attending the July convention in Cleveland. On Friday, Senator Lindsey Graham added himself to that list.
I just can't go where Donald Trump would take us. I don't think he's qualified to be commander-in-chief.
But Trump does count some establishment leaders in his camp. In addition to Priebus, he's been endorsed by Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, former Vice President Dick Cheney, and former House Speaker John Boehner. And while many top Republican donors are sitting out or on the fence, one of its biggest, billionaire Sheldon Adelson, said he will support Trump.
This is not entertainment. This is not a reality show. This is a contest for the presidency of the United States.
Meanwhile, on Friday, President Obama seized on the Republican discord and offered a taste of what to expect when he campaigns in the fall.
There is no doubt that there is a debate that's taken place inside the Republican Party about who they are and what they represent. Their standard bearer at the moment is Donald Trump.
On Friday, Trump also announced the endorsement of former Senator and presidential candidate Bob Dole. Now, as for the vice presidential pick, Trump is rejecting the idea that he'd be open to a Democrat. That was floated earlier in the week by Ben Carson, who's helping to lead Trump's search. Anthony, Trump says his pick will be a Republican with Washington experience.
Julianna Goldman in Washington. Thank you, Julianna.